Abundance to everybody. It's a wonderful Thursday. It's mental health checkup I want to do on everybody. The retrograde is still going on as we speak, which is a lot of things is hitting us energetically, um, energy wise. A lot of things are making us think, do, and say things based off the energies that are presenting to us. And I just want to do a mental checkup on everybody and make sure everybody cool and give my word of wisdom. And we got some videos I want to play. Got some music I want to play. And just vibe out and make sure everybody's in the right state of mind and keeping it balanced. Because a lot of things are happening. You know what I'm saying? Good and bad. It's not peaches and cream all the time, but we know we have to keep a balance with everything. And I want to play this video by Demora. I ain't let y'all hear her in a while, so we're gonna let her talk and talk about the retrograde and what's going on right now.
Or what? The shit that be wanting to come out of my mind, out of my mouth. I've been really feeling like I just want to say some shit. Like I'm not regarding anybody's feelings outside of my own. I care, but not more than I care about how I feel anymore. And maybe that's nothing wrong. This is just the energy. It's my energy. This is just what I need to be doing. Because I've cared too much and I've spared too fucking much. I think I'm just tired of doing that in my soul. Is anybody else feeling like that? You just want to say what the fuck I want to say and not give a
facts. No more holding back on what we need to say and feel when it comes to our energy. We got to be very mindful, have discernment of who we give our energy to. I've been saying that for the longest. We got to be very mindful of who we give our energy to, because a lot of people don't deserve this energy because they'll get it and they'll either run away or they'll get it and try to take advantage of you. So you have to understand that this energy is very divine. So don't hold back on your divineness for anybody. You know what I'm saying? So
fuck about how it's perceived. I be considering how y'all feel. I do. But I don't know. That shit is wrapping up. I think I'm at the end of that part of me now, basically. I don't even know what that's gonna look like on me. So I'm gonna be kind. I'm gonna always be kind. I'm gonna always be kind. But all this being extra nice shit and that third.
facts, because I hate when people be like, yo, you humble, but that mean I don't speak up for nothing. I just let things slide and stuff. Nah, I'm never gonna be that era, that version of me again, because what I became to know as of the last 4-5 years, I became something that I needed to become. And everything, like I said, everything is not peaches and cream. It's gonna have ups and downs, but I am me, bro. I am me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people not being who they are. A lot of people just saying and do things that that's out their element, and wonder why it's not flowing right for them because they're not being who they are. And I always not say preach, but I always push that energy out there because we need more organic people and not people that just fall in the wave. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody should have their own thing going on. Yes, it might be similar, but it shouldn't be the same.
You gotta catch me when you can, when I'm in that mood, when I'm in that energy to just be really like sweet enough. Because how shit is going.
Facts, and it's based off energy. You can't be, a person that take advantage of somebody and have me come around because I have an energy where I sense that and I peak game and I won't even be around you most of the time. You know what I'm saying? Everything is energy. Everything is how people present themselves to you, not with words but with actions, and that's how it is.
Baby, that nice girl, I don't know what the fuck. I think she died. She dead. I don't know.
Facts. So I'm playing one more joint, get some more videos ready for y'all to talk about. And this joint right here called let me see what this joint name is. This is the new joint and it's called Gonna Give You Respect. But I got some more videos coming. I just talked to y'all about what she was saying. So anybody coming through, it's like a talk about mental health, talk about who you are, jam session type thing. So abundance, hurricane, abundance. We in this joint. It's doing a mental checkup for everybody. You know what I'm saying? The Mercury retrograde had everybody tweaking. So I'm just making sure everybody cool, balance out and stuff like that. So play the song called "Gonna Give You Respect," and I'll be right back with some more videos, and we gonna talk. Yeah, Hurricane. That's the old school joint. Oh, dropping a verse from Monkey Man. Okay, I can't wait to hear that. You gonna drop it on your channel? I can't wait to hear that. But yeah, that last joint was a tribute to the 80s and the early 80s and the late 70s type, joint. You gotta drop your fast track. Okay, I can't wait to hear that one too. I can't wait to hear that. You already know I be tapped in because I get the notifications all the time and stuff like that. But yeah, we got Jason talking about the workplace and how it's a humiliation ritual for all us. And this basically letting him just go ahead and just chime what he gotta say. And yeah, we gonna play it.
We think of work, we imagine tasks, duties, and responsibilities. But in reality, the modern workplace has very little to do with the work itself. The actual product or service is secondary. The real function of most jobs of today is simple: to condition your submission. Every time you walk into that building, you are stepping into a ritual space. A space that was not designed to uplift your talents, but to slowly dismantle your dignity.
Facts. I'm gonna let him continue cooking, but that he facts on the first part, man. Like, jobs are a humiliation ritual. Like, you ever feel like you be so tired and like you just don't want to go, and but you have to go because you got these bills and you trying to survive. It's not even living no more. We trying to survive based off this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's crazy. Like, it's really destroying our mental health, and it's trying to destroy our spiritual, and you know, and by that, it's destroying our physical. But it's like, bro, this shit gotta end, bro. Like, I really don't fuck with this shit like that. Like, I try to find different ways to try to like finesse, bro. Like literally finesse. Like, cause I do Lyft, DoorDash, and I work for the school. But it's like I be trying to find ways to finesse, cause this shit is not cool, bro. Sometimes I just be like, man, I be so drained I can't even get up most of the time. But I have to force myself to get up because I just can't give up. You know what I'm saying? Whatever war they got going on us mentally, I can't lose that shit. You know what I'm saying? Even with my back against the wall, I just can't let that shit destroy me. Because if it's an end goal in this shit, I will win. I can't let them be like, okay, he gave up and they smiling with the evil smile and shit like that. I can't let them. My bad, y'all. Um, my little laptop died on me, so I had to bring it back. What's up, Beard? Yeah, man. My laptop was full of energy. Salute to Beard. I'm gonna try to chime into your live stream later today. Um, so Hurricane, you said you just dropped the song? You just dropped it, or it's coming late today? But yeah, I was talking about Jason and how these jobs is humiliation ritual. Hold on, I'm gonna let him continue cooking. I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, I forgot what I was saying too. This Jason though, right here.
Most people think
Damn, hold on. It's technical difficulties right now. I'm coming. Hold on.
that they're being paid for their skills, but in reality, the deeper truth is you're
What the fuck? I'm coming.
being paid for your obedience. You're being paid for your submission. That's the unspoken contract. Yes, your labor is useful, but your compliance is sacred. And in this dystopian atmosphere, you are expected to ritualize your own humiliation, the uniform, the scripted greetings, the forced enthusiasm. All of it serves one purpose, to remind you of who holds the power. Because it's not enough for the system to exploit your time. It wants your energy. It wants your smile. It wants your spirit of gratitude, even while it devours you. And the managers, the bosses, the supervisors, they are not the originators of this ritual. However, they are its most loyal priests. They have been trained to value performance over principle and profits over people. And to enforce these rituals with a casual, almost calm and detached, like cruelty. Like these people do this so calmly, but yet so cruel at the same time. It's no coincidence that narcissism is rewarded in this structure. The workplace does not need leaders, at least not in capitalism. In capitalism, the workplace needs enforcers of compliance. It needs individuals who can look you in the face, see your humanity, and still choose to prioritize a company policy over your well-being. But the humiliation ritual goes even deeper.
So that sounds so insane. Why is we still doing this? Like I'm to a point. Like I was telling Hurricane in the first part, I was like, man, I be trying to find ways to finesse and still trying to survive, because we're not living. We try to find the best thing in our way of creation to live, but at the same time we still surviving, like trying to survive in this shit. Like it all starts with us. That's what I'm really trying to say. And I just feel like people just don't want to see it, bro. Like, and it's not for me to force them. You know, at the end of the day, it has to come to their own knowing, bro. Like, but it just still frustrating trying to finesse and survive instead of just living. You know, so yes, revolution, man. Viva revolution. Yes, that needs to happen ASAP. And it's not. We don't even have to do much fighting. All that needs to takes is not doing what they say we need to do in order to survive. That's the craziest shit ever. This is the craziest shit ever. But I'm gonna let him continue cooking.
It's in the way that you're monitored, not for the quality of your work, but for how well you conform to their behavioral expectations. Were you smiling enough? Did you say thank you in the correct tone? Did you look busy even when there was nothing to do? These are not metrics of productivity. They are tests of submission. And when you fail to perform the ritual correctly, there are consequences, write-ups, disciplinary sessions, coaching sessions, all methods to recalibrate your obedience. And this is how the modern workplace operates, not as a collaborative environment, but more like a theater of exploitation, where the appearance of harmony is maintained through a relentless pressure to comply. And the reason it feels so dystopian is because everybody knows that it's a lie. Everybody knows that it's a performance. The workers know it. The managers know it.
It don't even feel real no more. As I got older, it don't feel real, bro. I can't even fake the funk no more. When I be going to interviews and orientations and shit, I can't fake the funk. I be saying the realest shit, and they be staring and be like, damn, what do he mean? They do make sense. Like I can't even fake the funk no more at these jobs. Like I be saying the most realest shit ever. Not to quote unquote get fired, but quote unquote make them think. And they literally be thinking like, damn, why are we doing this? Like this shit is crazy, bro. Like this is insane. Twilight Zone. Shit is Twilight Zone, bro. I truly believe that.
Corporate knows it, but the ritual continues because it serves the machine. You have to understand that this is not personal, it's structural. You are not being devalued because of a personal failing. You are being devalued because the system was designed to extract your humanity while keeping you grateful.
Facts. And it's be so hard because when you know and you have awareness, that's the hardest time. That's just the hardest thing to be. A 9-to-5 worker, when you already awaken and you knowing what this shit got going on. Like, shit is crazy. Everybody's playing a role of a script, and you out here not trying to play in the roles no more. So you saying, cut, man, cut. It's over. The movie's ended. And you got them still playing their role. Human show type shit.
For the opportunity. That's the real hustle. To convince you that enduring these daily microaggressions is somehow being a...
I'm going to pause on one more time, but that goes back to the truth. That goes back to mental health. This shit affect with your mental when you see that shit. It affects your mental, bro. You have to really tap in and find that peace. Because the shit will make you go insane. You wonder why people around here, doing things, pooming everybody. They lost it. They see what's going on. They lost it. But it just looked like a deranged person just did that for a reason. No, it's always a cause and effect with certain shit. The door starts closing in and you just figuring out what's going on. Like, it's crazy.
Good employee, that sacrificing your mental health is paying your dues. That somehow loyalty to a company that sees you as expendable is virtue. But let me be clear. There is no ladder to climb. There is no next level that liberates you from these rituals.
Facts.
Because this system was not designed for liberation. It was designed for control. So when you feel drained after a shift, it's not just the labor that exhausted you. It's the spiritual weight of participating in your own dehumanization. And here's the truth that they don't want you to see. Your labor has value, but your willingness to submit is what they truly covet. That's what they truly want. And that's the currency that they trade in. But once you recognize the ritual for what it really is, once you see that this humiliation was by design, then you regain the power to step back.
Right.
To preserve your energy.
Right.
And begin redirecting your labor to something that serves you.
Right.
Because this machine cannot function without your participation.
Right.
And the most revolutionary act that you can do in a system like this is simply to stop offering them your spirit.
Facts. He spoke nothing but the truth. The only way to end this is not about, we don't got to fight for real. The only way to end this, stop doing what they say. Stop paying these bills. Stop paying. If everybody in the world stop, they can't take everybody's stuff because that would destroy the system. Just think about it right quick. Who really got the power?
against the wall. I will never lose myself, and I will never go war, because today is my day. I will keep on trying. Yeah.
So the first part was dealing with, you know, the structure of jobs. So this next segment is going to be is going to be about love. You know, many people have different perspective when it comes to love. And as of recently in my life, a lot of people just been connecting with people that are on a level. And meanwhile, I'm still, you know, not aligning with something, with things. So I'm still at peace, but at the same time, it would be nice to align with that. But at the same time, I'm not really, you know, too keen to it at this moment in my life. Like, I'm not really like forcing nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm really at peace. So the person got to be, you know, at peace with me as well, and willing to be creative in ways that can push the boundaries of what a real union is. Because I don't want to be like a regular old so-called boyfriend and girlfriend. Like, we got to be like on some artistry type, cosmic. It have to be a connection where we both can grow creatively, create projects and shit like that. Like, I'm on that type of shit. Like, I just don't want to just have a regular person, you know, because I'm not really, you know, not to be no egotistical or no person to toot their own horn, but I'm not really a regular person. Like, I literally like to create with anything that's attached to me in my life, no matter if it's small or big. Like, so when it comes to love, that has to be a creative thing for me too as well. So we got this guy talking about finding love, and he's going to talk about it.
You know, hear him say all the time that I'm not where I want to be in life financially. That's why I'm not dating. And as a man, it don't matter if you're not financially there. You can still find love. It's crazy to me how most women on social media really made men feel like that they can't fucking find love because they not financially there yet. They don't have
Facts. You know, I don't know what the younger generation got going on, but I know two people for a fact that's still they growing in their life, and they still was able to align with a love that's willing to grow with them. So that concept or that vision that the social media or TV showed the people about, you have to have the most richest mate or person that's got this 6-figure job or got a high price job in a house. All that is false. That because it's trying to kill a real organic connection. Real life, you're not gonna find nobody that. But people who watch TV all the time, they want that, so that's why they single. They don't love a organic way of coming together no more. So that's what he mean when he says finding love. Like, you don't have to be the most richest guy
a degree
or the
yet,
richest
or they
woman.
don't, you know what I'm saying? They don't got what the woman think that she want just because she probably seen some shit on social media. Like, most cases as a man, you're going to find real love when you're out getting it, when you got to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and go to work, when, you know what I'm saying, when you chasing your dreams, when you really don't got it all. That's most cases, that's what a real love at, because you ran into a woman that don't really care for that. You feel what I'm saying? If anything, she motivated you to do even better and to go even harder at shit. So
facts. That's how you know you got the right one, when she can motivate you at your lowest. Cause when you reach the top of the mountain, she's gonna be right there. That's the definition of a ride and die. And it's not about going through the most toxic shit. It's about going through the most trials and tribulations when it comes to life, period, good or bad. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, man, let me go ahead and play that song, cause hold on, I hope I downloaded it. Fuck, I ain't downloaded, but we gonna let him talk, and I gotta download this song because it ties into what I'm saying. Because when a person ready to ride and die, you gonna want to ride tonight, the day, all the time with her, because she real. So I'm gonna let him continue talking. Then I'm gonna play that song because it's relatable to all this. Like it's gonna tie in, y'all. Believe me, it's gonna tie in, y'all. Hold on.
So, like, if you a man watching this, bro, you can find love no matter what position you in life, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, don't be listening to some of these women on the internet with these unrealistic ass standards. You hear men get on
Facts, because it, like I say, they have this Disney Channel, BET type vision about love, and that shit don't make sense. It don't make sense. But you got the real ones, some of the real ones out here who, you know, understand that it's a grind, bro. It's a divine grind with this shit. So while I get the song ready, I'm about to play another video talking about love. And
I'm telling y'all gonna hate the news or shout out pop out with, man. She gonna be raw, she gonna be caring, loving. I'm gonna put all my passion into it. I'm gonna make sure both of us grind. I'm gonna make sure both of us get into it. I'm gonna make sure she's taken care of. She ain't gotta wash her car, touch her trash bag. Man, I'm gonna make sure shawty on point. Now that I know how to be a man fully and thrive in my masculinity, boy, I'm gonna be like, do your shit. Oh yeah, do your shit every time. What? Soon as I open the door for her at a restaurant, and she walk in and do your shit. Oh yeah, turn her up. I'm telling you, I'm turning my little baby up. We just gonna live life. We gonna travel. I'm telling you, we gonna be great. We gonna be good, and we gonna watch all y'all just sit back and crumble, cause we know how to love each other. Watch. She gonna get tired of me. Swear to God, I'm swamp time bombing on the bed late night. Come here, babe. I love you. Mind you, I'm 220 pounds. I might cry, but hey, I love her. You feel me? Police be like, what happened? I'm like, goddamn, I was trying to hug her. Shit, I broke her real, goddamn. I'm telling you, I don't eat that thing for no reason. When we in the drive-through, they put your legs on the steering wheel. Stop playing back. But I'm gonna be smart. I'm out discernment. I know I said, y'all seen I said I'm scared to talk to women on. It's just I'm more discerned on who I talk to,
hey,
who I'm giving my energy to and shit, things of that nature. But once she ain't gonna know what her ass got.
Hey, that's how I am too. Like I have so much discernment. Like it's not about being scared. It's about having that discernment and awareness. Cause like a lot of people can give a good game. You know what I'm saying? They can give a good game, bro. And you be thinking, dang, she might be the one. Like 1 out of 100, she's not. You know what I'm saying? Like you just something that a pastime for. And that shit hurt a real nigga. Like not a real nigga, but a real divine, you know, God for real. Divine being. Like it really hurt, you know, a person like that, because all it takes is this one to show you know, the realness and the appreciation that we feel that we deserve based off how we carry ourselves as men. Vice versa with a woman, you know, but at the same time, they have the decision to pick the dudes, you know.
just got me a call, time to make a move. Candlelight in the room, that's what she tryna do. Lucky you, we rock out that afternoon. When the evening come, I gotta buy the room. Okay, we sipping all on that dose. Cosplay, we love doing that foreplay. This my lyrical forte, no horseplay. Let's record the session, watch it in 4K. Okay, but we getting this boat break. Float up in the space, I pass the first base. Slow pace and speed it up, my stroke rate. That's what she say, she know I don't play. Pushing it to the limit, I'm pumping no brakes. It is so intense to make the world shake. Yo, come here, baby, I need you post haste. Turn a whole bedroom into a showcase.
Man, shout out to Hurricane, man. I appreciate an artist that loves music just as much as me and willing to connect, collaborate, and create a masterpiece that's a good song, bro. Cause we making classic music, bro. Soulful hip hop, neo soul, and one day I'm gonna try to get him on a rock funk type record. But I just appreciate artists who love this music thing like me. A lot of people just, you know, I'm gonna say this: a lot of indie artists, they have an ego complex with them, and it's not about, you know, I don't know what it is. I be trying to work with other people, and it's just that they have an ego complex where they either um don't think that they can have a great song or something, or they just feel like they want to make it to the industry mainstream so bad that they overlooking other amazing artists that's not signed, and we can come together and create a whole renaissance of sound that we don't even need the industry. It's not about being on top. It's about creating music and doing the thing that you love without any red tape. That's the whole idea. But some artists don't see that. You know what I'm saying? They don't see that. They want to be famous so bad that they're neglecting the idea of what a real artist or musician really is. It's not about fame and clout. It's about creation and purpose and vision and knowing and studying the game to become better every time you create a project. And that's how I feel. Shout out to John Horse in the building. John Horse in the building. Um, yeah, so that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, oh, John Horse, I got you too. I know I said I want you to do a spoken word on a song that I got, and I seen the hook. I still got you on that. It's a lot of stuff that came up with me dealing with financial money and stuff like that with courts and stuff like that. So once I get that out the way or get that on a more where I'm paying it every time, then around late August or September, no, like the later part of the year, like the second half of the year, that's when all the stuff that I want to do gonna really start to flourish, because it is stuff this came bugging right quick, my laptop. But what I was saying was, and I don't know what I was saying. I'm gonna get back to the video of Jason talking about. He's going to talk about the modern day woman and how um you know this their mindset about how society is, because this is the love segment of the mental health checkup. I already did about the jobs and society um ways. So this is the love segment, which I already talked about on earlier. So this is Jason talking about the mindset of the modern day woman, um and how they don't want to really grow and build. So we're gonna let them talk.
Ran out, if the job disappeared overnight, and we couldn't buy the things that we used to, if our status shrank, if our titles no longer mattered, would you still see a man, or would you start to see a failure? Would you still love us if the world told you that we weren't real men anymore? Would you still love us if the strength you admired started to fade? Not because we stopped trying, but because we've been fighting every single day in an economy that demands everything.
And then a lot of women don't give a fuck because some of them are the ops. They put niggas on child support, or not even niggas. I'm gonna start saying that. Only reason I be saying that because it's like I be trying to make a point. It's almost like cursing to me. I don't use that on my daily routine unless I'm upset or trying to really push a point. But I'm gonna start saying, men. Um, I don't know. I just need to change that about myself. But at the same time, he's speaking facts because a lot of females put dudes on this child support and they're destroying their whole livelihood because they can't even eat most of the times. And most of the times, it don't really be their fault. It be that the woman either lost the attraction or she lost how he was able to build for them, and then he having no job, so she try to find something else to satisfy her needs, whether it's sexually or monetarily. And it's crazy that money and lust rules the world when it comes to that. And some might say, oh, it's not like that. He probably did. No, most of the time it usually be them because they don't want to grow the organic way. The money gets low, you know, or they find another attraction. They control the narrative. That's how I feel. They control the narrative. If they say stop this shit today or tomorrow of the guy buying this and that, then this whole world would change. I'm standing on that.
And gives nothing back. Would you still love us if we came home quiet? Not because we didn't want to talk, but because we said, I'm fine, way too many times already. Would you still love us if the stress started to show on our face? If the weight of bills, responsibilities, and expectations began to bend our posture and dull our spirit? Would you still love us if we admitted that we don't feel like the man anymore? That this world is stripping us of our dignity, our sense of worth, one paycheck at a time? Would you still?
Facts, man. Like he cooking. You know what I'm saying? That's the reality of what we going through right now. Even me, I might not have a main girl or nothing like that, but the reality is that they are looking for something that I'm not for them, and I'm not about to change. It is what it is. Like I said in one of my songs, I would like people. Everybody have a different perspective of what I am, but I know who I am. I'm not going to change for nobody. I don't give a damn because I'm grown. I grew from how I thought and how I'm thinking now. I'm at peace. I don't need nobody telling me, "Oh, you don't need to do that. Go somewhere." If you ain't bringing me peace and you ain't trying to grow with me in an organic way that society say that you don't have to do, fucking with you. I'm not gonna fuck with you. Like, I don't care. I know it's gonna be a hard road coming up while I'm walking this path. After my folks ain't gonna be here forever, so I already know I'm walking this path alone to the finish line, and I don't give a fuck because I'm strong. I'm a soldier, and these females not even up to par with how I see my abundance and vision, if I decide to even align with them, like I'm not bitter. I'm just at peace because I know that if I can't find an inner self of healing within myself, then I will become bitter when it comes to that part of my life. But it's not my fault. It's mainly their fault because I didn't do nothing wrong. I treat them the best way they can that I can at the moment in my life. If the love ain't for them, so be it. But the balance of this world is unbalanced when it comes to men and women, bro. Shit is crazy.
If you knew how many times we had to swallow our tears just to look strong in front of you, would you still love us if we told you that we were burned out physically from the labor, mentally from the pressure?
And no lie, if I could find one that bring me peace and tell me that she willing to ride it out with me, I'm all game. But she gotta have action more than words. That shit gotta be loud. The action gotta be more louder than words for me to actually like take my so-called guard down and be like, damn, I think she the one. Because everybody can't get that close to me, and when you do, that means you touch a part of my soul that nobody was able to reach. So if I'm willing to open up and hang out and do all this type of shit, and you still fold, that's gonna even more make my whole wall become more layered, bro. So that's why I have discernment with who I align with. So I agree with Jason, man. Like these females mentally, their mindset is not there, and I don't even know when they get to that point. Um, like I said, they control the narrative. They say a man gotta have all this for so they can fuck with him, and you got men out who actually killing themselves and working it with their hands to the bone to try to get females and women because as a man that's our nature that to want to be with a woman, but at the same time the system is not making that possible. It's more of um a division more than unity. So they like that, and the females control the narrative. So they're approving that image, and the shit is making everything unbalanced, bro. So with that being said, I made a song called "Balance Out the World," and it's basically talking about that shit.
Inside your heart, there's a true connection. Gotta balance out there.
Yeah, so that song basically what I was telling you about. The balance is unbalanced right now, and I just feel like the woman control the narrative, man. Like if they say stop this shit today or tomorrow, it's a wrap. But only so called time will tell, man. Like it's crazy. It's crazy, but it makes sense at the same time.
Emotionally from pretending? Would you still love us if the spark faded? Not because we stopped loving you, but because we don't know who we are anymore? Would you still love us if our only currency was loyalty? If all we could give was consistency, protection, and love, but not luxury? Would you still love us if we lost everything except the will to keep trying for you? Because we're still trying harder than you know. And even when our bodies ache, and even when the world says that we are no longer valuable, even when we feel like ghosts in our own home, would you still love us if we confess that our silence isn't distance, it's exhaustion? Would you still love us if we were no longer the provider that you dreamed of, but we're still the man who will give you everything that we have left? Would you still love us if we broke down one day and collapsed under the invisible load we've been carrying for years? Would you still love us if we said that we need you as much as you need us? Because men are breaking quietly. Good men, hard-working men who used to smile more, live more, and laugh more. Now, they sit in silence because the world only values them when they are producing. Because love sometimes feels like it comes with a price tag. Would you still love us if we were no longer impressive? If we're no longer winning? If we're no longer standing at the top of anything, but holding on at the bottom, trying to stay afloat? Would you still love us when the jobs disappear? When the robots come? When our usefulness to capitalism ends? Would you love us when we're no longer useful, but we're still human? Would you love us when we have nothing left to offer but our presence, our protection, our tired hearts? Because we're not giving up, but we are tired of being measured by money, tired of being compared to fantasy, tired of being strong in a world that doesn't care how much it costs us. So before you pull away, before you call us lazy, before you say we've changed, ask yourself, would you still love us if all we had left was love? Would you still love us if we needed your softness more than your judgment? Would you still love us if the system erased our value, but you still saw our soul? Because the working man is disappearing, but not because he stopped working, but because the world stopped rewarding him for his effort. Because the love stopped feeling unconditional. And what we need now, more than money, more than praise, even more than respect, is to be loved anyway. Would you
Facts,
still?
man. Facts. That shit gave me chills at the end. Because with all this going on, that's the key opponent. That's the key component to even ending this shit. Because it starts with how they narrating this whole shit, bro. Like I know the government part of it, but it's the vision though. That's the key. And it's like, man, like I don't think they understand. Cause some of us, I'm gonna say 85% of the men know what's going on. But you got the what the 97, I'm gonna say 96% of women on the same shit. I have yet to meet one that's not like that, bro. And they willing to grow. You might have a few out there, I ain't gonna lie. But the majority of them is on the same shit. And that's what's holding us back. Because if they don't have the mindset about growth and unity and legacy, then how would the kids know? You know what I'm saying? How would the kids have that same mindset as they grow? Because these mothers not on it. And the boy first love is his mom, or girl, want to be like her mom. Shit is deep. It's so mentally, spiritually, physically deep, bro. Like it's wild. And that's why I feel like they created so-called welfare, and they did all these things because they know who nurtures, who gives life when somebody's feeling down. When a boy or a girl hit their knee or scratch their knee or get a real bad bruise, who the first they call? Their mom. Shit is deep, man. Like I don't think, and not to put like a sadness or like a downing damper on this live screen, but it's just the reality of the fact. You know, when a man, or even to this point, when a man finds somebody who he fucking with and they're on the same alignment, that shit is more better than money, because that is a legacy. That's a generational growth, especially when she willing to when she willing, bro, like when she willing to stay with you through the down. So you know she gonna fuck with you when you on the up. That shit hit harder than money to me. But here we go in this generation where money is more important than unity and legacy. Which that if we get the legacy and the unity and we make them so-called money, that would be generational wealth plus the land we might have. And that's a different topic for another day. But just think about it. How can we beat the system? But with that being said, I dropped the link, but I don't think y'all want to come on tonight. If Hurricane go live, Hurricane, how about the little list you said, but that list video about the 90s woman? I'm ready for that. But John Horse, you probably working or something. Or probably, don't want to get on tonight. We might do it probably the weekend. But with that being said, man, abundance to all y'all. I just want to check on y'all mental health and make sure y'all was cool and good, because a lot of shit been going on. Mercury retrograde, a lot of things, man. But we gonna make it through. We gonna make it through. I'm gonna play this song again, and after that, I'm gonna end the live stream, bro. And y'all have a good night, a good remaining rest of the day. Abundance, Ashe. And appreciate you and Hurricane, John Horse Hurricane, for coming through, man. And Beard. I'm gonna play the song called Trying, because that's what we doing.
I'm trying to make a better life for me and mine.
Shout out to Crystal. She just pulled up, but you can watch the playback if you want to. I'm about to get off though. The show about to end. But I appreciate y'all for coming through. And yeah, we out, man. Hey, Hurricane, how about that list video you said that we gonna do? And you gonna open up the panel though. Cause I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty for that one. You know what I'm saying? Cause I got my list ready. You know. Go ahead and put Crystal in my top 10. But yeah, I'm gonna end it, y'all. Appreciate y'all for coming in.